distinguished guests, and sponsors and supporters. The Council is very proud to announce that more than 100 tables allocated for the evening have all been sold out. Thank you for your generous donations and support. You have given us the courage and the feeling of a good feeling. The Council is humbled by your caring and compassionate gesture of goodwill. You have made it possible for us to carry this mammoth charitable fundraising project, fundraising dinner, with a resounding success. We thank you very much once again. We value your contributions, whether it is 1 ringgit, 1,000, or whatever the amount. Every ringgit carries a great charitable value from a caring public, a generous society when it comes to helping the less fortunate among us. The Red Carpet Charity Dinner comes into being as a result of a suggestion from our beloved Chief Minister Pehensri, Haji Abdul Taib Mahmud. He made a bold suggestion to me one day that he said Social Welfare Council should get professional fundraisers to help you. Indeed, they have the expertise, the manpower, the social and commercial networks that could provide a wider reach beyond our state borders. Pehensri would be pleased to know that his prophetic vision has brought about a positive result, as is proof tonight. We have by our side Borneo International Expo Sdn Bhd, and in particular its Managing Director, Mr. Michael Leong, who has responded to our call for help in time of need. I wish to thank our Chief Minister for his vision, which was realized following his important proposition. And a word of praise to Mr. Michael Leong for his leadership, his hard-working team of dedicated staff, whose relentless efforts have made it possible for us to achieve the objective of tonight's inaugural fundraising charity dinner. I hope that many more such joint venture fundraising projects between Social Welfare Council of Sarawak and Borneo International Expo can be worked out to benefit those individuals with mental and physical disability whose welfare and well-being depend upon volunteers, well-wishers, and a caring public to get by for the rest of their lives. This Red Carpet Charity Dinner is organized to help finance and support the operation and management costs for the work and services provided by Social Welfare Council in its community-based rehabilitation center, otherwise known as the CBR, at Jalan number 6 Jalan Bisaya, off Jalan Ong Chan Sui, Kuching. The CBR Center has an annual budget of approximately 200,000, more or less, to cover expenses on professional services such as occupational therapy, physiotherapy, speech therapy, and other ancillary services for the training, counseling, and the various types of rehabilitation works for about 220 teenagers and young adults those you saw in the movies a while ago. They are ranging from 18 and above, under the auspices of Social Welfare Council of Sarawak. These are individuals with permanent physical and intellectual disability. The public is welcome to visit them during their training at the center anytime, to have a close look at their activities in the CBR Center, and to assess how your generous contribution has played its part in the daily life of these less fortunate individuals. These physically and mentally challenged persons are confronted with seemingly insurmountable difficulties on a daily basis. Not many of them are in the best of health. Hence, the need to provide basic support services to help them and their parents make life a little bit more bearable. They are taught survival skills so that ultimately they could help themselves to survive on their own like normal people. It would be a real bonus for them if somewhere out there compassionate and generous employers could come forward to offer them gainful employment. With regular incomes, I am sure they could become financially independent to survive on their own. One of the contributors to the success of the Red Carpet Charity Dinner tonight is the AMP radio networks under Dato' Burhanuddin Osman, which represents Malaysia's hit radio stations of all three main languages, ERA, My FM, and It's FM. All three radio stations are now the Red Carpet Charity Dinner official radio stations. AMP radio networks have contributed to the charity fundraising drive by providing complimentary radio announcements since Wednesday, 12th January 2011, until the day of the function, until tonight. Well done, AMP Radio Network. Total contribution from AMP Radio Network amounts to 50,000 ringgit. Apart from AMP Radio Networks, the other official media sponsors are Star Publications, Borneo Post, Siwa Daily News, Sinchu Daily News, and Utusan Borneo. Thank you for your contribution. We would like also to welcome our biggest cash sponsor for the Red Carpet Charity Dinner, namely the Platinum main sponsor, Kenshido International. Kenshido International has contributed a total of 100,000 ringgit for the charity fund. Kenshido International is the initiator of the ultimate e-learning tool for children and has started its operation in Malaysia since 1999 in Kuala Lumpur. Through its e-learning tool, which also motivates the development of a child's intrinsic characteristics, Kenshido International has produced ample success stories in students who were otherwise academically weak. Kenshido is popularly accepted by parents as an education motivation tool for their children, tapping into a child's keen interest in information technology today. The other main sponsors for the red carpet charity dinner, Motocom, Sendirian Berhad, under Puan Hajah Salma Ibrahim, main sponsor for gold, and Ibraco, under Mr. Chu, silver main sponsor. Other participating sponsors for the red carpet charity dinner have contributed their part to this genuine cause by purchasing tables, which are sold at 5,000 per table platinum, 3,000 per table gold, and 2,000 per table silver. Ladies and gentlemen, contributions from patrons, sponsors and donors, even if they are as small as RM1, demonstrate the power and significance of your charity. It is a compassionate act of generosity that has a far-reaching effect on its recipients. You have exercised your corporate social responsibility well. Such power can be summed up as an act of mercy. Your caring gesture towards the underprivileged in our society is deeply felt by the weak and helpless who truly need your every support. William Shakespeare, the legendary English bard of Stratford-upon-Avon, aptly expressed in his famous aphorism as follows: "The quality of mercy is not strange. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesses him that gives and him that takes." Ladies and gentlemen, it is said that those who show compassion to the weak may receive God's wonderful blessing of good health, happiness, and prosperity. May God bless all our compassionate and kind sponsors. To all those who will be celebrating the Chinese New Year, I wish you all a happy and prosperous Chinese New Year, the year of the Golden Rabbit. Kong Qi Fa Cai, pardon my accent. Xinnian Kuai, again, pardon my accent. Ladies and gentlemen, my wife would criticize me when I get home tonight. She said, "You have a bad Mandarin accent." Never mind. But for the red packets, I will not guarantee that part. I leave it entirely to you and your spouses to work out how much you can give to your children. Thank you, and good night.
Honorable and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Community-Based Rehabilitation Center provides training, rehabilitation, counseling, and various works to mentally challenged children and young adults. It costs an annual expenses of more than 200,000. Currently, we have about 220 students at the center. They are the reason why we are here. Even as we entertain you tonight, we seek your generosity by chipping into the envelopes laid on your table. Share just a little bit more for our needies. A little help goes a long way for our members. They will collect the envelopes from your table before the end of the day, and hopefully, and just hopefully, the little extras will bring smile and sunshine to their lives. Tonight, our our mentally challenged members, would like to welcome you with a special dance. A round of applause for our members from the Social Welfare Council of Sarawak.
And you've never changed.
Yes, they are the reasons why we are here. So, to enlighten this wonderful evening, we would like to invite on stage, we are here, the presence of 24 Chinese drums. Well, I visualize
An armada of ships sailing in the sea,
following with the rhythmic sound of the drum beating in harmony. Well, that's the romantic side of me, I guess. And coming back to shore, we would like to share with you what our Deputy Chief Minister cum patron of Social Welfare Council of Sarawak, Yang Berhormat Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. George Chan, has to say. So let's roll the video.
As patron of the Social Welfare Council of Sarawak, first of all, I would like to thank the Chief Minister for agreeing to be the patron of the Red Carpet Charity Dinner. I would also like to thank especially the main gold sponsor, who is Motorcon Sindran Bahan, and the silver main sponsor, Ibrako Berhan. Especially our media, who actually has been doing us a great service to promote this dinner to the public. We also like to thank those people who work tirelessly for the council without any pay, and I would like to tell little stories about charity. I have a little nephew who actually, when we gave him his pocket money, he saved all this pocket money, and during his pre-Yule time, he saved enough money to send one of the African boy to school. It's not much money, it's about a few $100. But the very fact that he saved that money and did not spend it on himself, but on someone who he thinks need the money more than him, I think is something that all young people perhaps will learn from. I believe that tonight there will be some among you who would think that, oh, my little $1 or my little $10 is not going to help. But I can assure you, the feeling of giving that $1 is more rewarding than spending that $1 on something else. This, I feel, that is what charity is all about. That we give to those people who need it more than us, and that we actually don't spend on things on ourselves which we don't need. I am quite sure that Sarawakians is very special in that direction. As a Minister of Tourism, I've often told our foreign guests, our foreign tourists, that you can rest assured, coming to Sarawak, they have nothing to worry about. Not only the security, but if, for example, they lost their wallet, they have not a penny in their pocket, I can assure you that the charitable nature of Sarawakians will make sure that he will not go hungry. They'll make sure that he will get somewhere to stay, and I can make sure they will send him home safe and sound. That is what Sarawak is all about. It's a land where all the different races live together and all the different races look after each other. The nation need not necessarily come from a big corporate boys. We must also give a chance for everybody to make a contribution to charity, so that everyone will have that good feeling that he is doing something for his fellow man. And therefore, our theme of One Malaysia contribution makes a difference is very appropriate for us Sarawakians.
Thank you, Yang Berhormat Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. George Chan. Your kindness and sensitivity plus care is an inspiration to us, sir. Ayah Cik Siti ya, mana mula. Remember that song? Well, there is of course a little bit of something from P. Ramlee movie, Ali Baba Bujang Lapuk. With us tonight, a fresh, talented 14-year-old young lady from our very own town. She took an instant love to music at a tender age of 7. Chose violin as a companion. She joined Symphony Orchestra Negeri Sarawak Sons under Mr. Marcus Leong at a tender age of 7. And now, she still plays music with Permata Seni Music Istana Budaya. Serenading us tonight with her violin and keeping our feet tapping with her own arrangement and backup music from Encik Saiful Hamdan. A medley from Tan Sri P. Ramlee's evergreen members. Let's welcome Cik Nisa Adina Taufik Ghani. Remember that name.